All right, we're good, man. We're
All right. Am
rolling,
I on the
rolling.
screen? Am I famous?
You are.
That's what I like. See,
You're
I thought that
famous.
Derek yesterday was going to laugh at that joke. Am I famous? I saw myself
He
on
was.
the TV.
Yeah, he. I don't know how he. I don't
So,
think he knew how to take you.
oh, right, well,
Or
take me
take.
with a tall sip. Take a tall sip of water. Is that what it's called, or something? Tall glass of water.
Right.
So he hadn't watched the show, so he didn't know what I do.
Yeah, I think he was a little. I don't know. He was starstruck. No, I'm joking, of course.
No, he was a great guy though. It was weird because he got off. Did he talk to you afterwards? Because he didn't stay on after the show.
I talked to him via Facebook Messenger.
Oh, okay.
But that was it. Yeah.
And he's all like, "Who's the guy you're with?"
No.
Yeah.
I told him that. Hey, I'd sent him the video file that he could upload to his YouTube channel, or do whatever he needed to do with it, kind of thing. So he was appreciative of that. Maybe we'll have him on again. I thought it was. There's so much content in that credit stuff that it's hard to squeeze that in 22 minutes or 20 minutes.
We can call it like a 3-part series or something.
Yeah. I think we need to probably have him on again if he's willing to do that. I think he would be.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't think I was too hard on him. I think I was just.
No, you were fine, man. You were totally fine. Yeah, dude. It was all good, man. All right.
Relax. That's the other guy, the quarterback. RELAX.
Join us live. Are you watching anything of the Masters? You a golf fan?
No. Well, I'm okay. Like, golf is good for naps. Like, if I ever needed to take a nap,
I know.
turn on the golf channel because they sound so good. Now it's a little bit more intense, but it used to be so calming.
That and NASCAR, man. I'm a race fan. I'm a huge race fan. I'm just not a real NASCAR fan.
Yeah, they don't make it exciting either.
The humming of the engines just kind of puts me to sleep sometimes.
Right. I used to work on the railroad, and the humming of those engines, with the idea that you're looking at the track, like it's like midnight or 2 in the morning, and all you see is 2 little tracks, and you're bumping up and down.
Right.
And
Right.
It's very. I'd say they paid us to stay awake. They paid us good money to stay awake.
You should have told that guy in Philly or whatever that crashed a couple years ago, going around the corner too fast.
Oh yeah, it was weird because like one time, it was probably like my first year in. 3 in the morning, we're hopping on our train from Pasco, headed back to Vancouver, and so what happens is, like, if you were to have a heart attack or you fall asleep or something, the engineer has this little yellow button, and every 2 minutes it goes beep, 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 and you got to press this button or else the engine stops and the train stops because they figure like you had a heart attack or you fell asleep or something. So the thing that's going off, I'm doing my notes because I have to take care of all this paperwork and stuff on the left side of the train, and the engineer's on the right. And I hear the beep, and then he presses the button, so I think it's okay. And then the beep goes off again. Oh, the other thing is, like, it doesn't go off every 2 minutes if you, like, change gears and stuff. Yeah. So if you go faster or slower, it resets. But I look over there, and he's like this. It's going beep, 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 like a snooze button. Like a snooze button.
Yeah, right.
So I don't remember his name, but I was like, "Hey, man, let's talk." I go, "Do you want me to run it for a little bit?" He's like, "No, I'm okay." And beep, 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 beep. Okay, man. I go, "I'm freaking out a little bit because you're in charge of that stuff. So, what do you like?" So we talk about whatever he wanted to talk about, like hunting or fishing or something. And,
yeah.
So yeah, I learned about NASCAR sometimes with the engineers just to keep them awake so we can, not have an accident.
Yeah, that and they're working late and everything like that too to get those cars ready for the race. That's a grueling. I feel like NASCAR is like kind of oversaturated their market. Like Daytona or whatever it was a few weeks ago or whatever. I don't think the stands were totally full. Last weekend's event, the stands weren't full. I don't know if it's the economy or if they've just oversaturated. I mean, they're every weekend, right? For like 10 months of the year. It's crazy, the schedule.
It'd be weird if it was like like every one a month, and people would get really excited. But they're making money. Don't think that they're losing money.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
I'm not worried about them.
getting back to the Masters deal there. I'm not a golf fan.
Okay.
But it seems like in business or in our industry, you know, it was not too long ago that deals were made on the golf course, right? I think Donald Trump even still does that, right? He just took like what's the guy from Kentucky for the healthcare? He played golf with him a couple weeks ago or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure.
Rand Paul, I think it is.
Oh, he's that guy. Okay, I know the name. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's I think he's Congress, right? Congressman from Kentucky, not senator. Maybe it's senator. I don't know.
I think it is senator. What do I know? Politics. Do you see what happened last night?
Yeah, serious, man. I mean, you know, that's something I want to reflect on too. You know, as a personal note, that sort of stuff just cannot. When I speak of that sort of stuff, I mean that atrocity on humanity. You know, gassing people.
They're mad at us for them breaking the universal code.
Oh my God, dude, that's just. I mean, my stomach just turns in knots thinking about it. And you know, when I was over there in the Marine Corps, you know, we had drills all the time about gas, and you know, had to don and clear our gas masks and stuff like that. And to see those people that don't have the equipment, and not even still, I mean, I know going through the training that I went through, we'd go in the gas chamber and stuff like that, and they would, you know, put the gas on or whatever, and they'd time us on how quickly we could don and clear our gas masks and stuff like that, and you could feel that stuff just burning your skin. It's like the heat from a campfire that you stand too close to. You know, it just burns you. And
why do people think it's okay to do that to innocents?
I know, that's what I'm saying. It's like, what is wrong with somebody to torture? I mean, that's just, oh man. And the stuff that I used was like that we trained with was essentially like tear gas kind of stuff. If you took it off, some guys would come out and your nose immediately just starts running like a faucet, man. I mean, it's crazy what that stuff does to your body. And those people couldn't breathe, foaming at the mouth. You lose control of your body. You just totally lose control of your body. It's odd. And to do that to somebody is just that guy needs to be killed. I mean, come on. That's
59 missiles in 59 seconds.
Yeah, we used those tomahawks quite effectively in the Gulf when we were there. So they're a nice weapon for sure.
Well, I think 58 of them hit pretty good. I guess there was 8 casualties. I read a little bit this morning, but it was weird because I don't watch a lot of TV. My wife will laugh if she's watching, but I sit down and the thing they did a little 3-minute or 4-minute speech with the president on there. And he did all right reading out loud, so I felt pretty good. But you can tell he was reading out loud because he's all like, "Here in America, we do not stand for." And then he looked to the other side, no eye contact, just reading it'd been more pun, you know, like if he had put on his reading glasses before he started his speech, that would have been. But yeah, I get it.
Well, I think it came from the heart. You know, I think it came from the heart, a little more genuine. It wasn't speaking to politicians or weren't an underlying agenda associated with that message.
Because even Putin was like, "Hey man, I thought we had a deal."
Right.
You know, he's all like, "I can't believe America did that after I elected him president."
Right.
But he might not have said that. I don't know. He probably didn't say that out loud. All right, how we looking? We're about ready to start. Anybody want to know about this property? We talk about this property every morning. Next week we'll be talking about a different property every morning. This is our beautiful house off of Cholla and Scottsdale Road, just off of Shea and Scottsdale Road. It's a beautiful remodel, 3,300 square feet, 5-bedroom, 3-bath, new everything. So I'm looking at the kitchen now. We got 2 different countertops there. We got like a nice granite and then this Corian there for the island. We got 2 different colors there, white for the kitchen, and then the island is a dark type of mocha or espresso. So it's got some neat little touches to it, little character.
Yeah, it's a nice house, beautiful house, getting a lot of action on it.
3-car garage. We're we're in a counter stage on one of them right now, so nothing locked up. So if you like it, jump on in.
Jump on it.
I think that's the word. There's a words to a song. Does it sound like
yeah. Jump on it. I can't. Anyway, all right, we're out of time. Let's get this party started.
Oh, goodness. All right.
All right, hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of 22 Minutes with Jayson. That would be me. I'm bringing you the lender side of things, and here he is, Stephen Cotton. He's bringing us the realtor side of things. There you go.
Start the timer. Start the timer. Yeah. Or does it start?
Oh, it didn't start, did it? Oh, I'll have to start that right now.
Chocolate.
Yeah, I don't know why it didn't start. That's kind of weird. Well, maybe here we'll just do it this way. How about that? No, it's not going to start. Okay, I got a timer going, so we'll be okay. I don't know why it's not going. But if you're looking to buy, sell, refinance property, this is a show that is meant for you, because this is a show that we talk about real estate and what's happening here in Phoenix, Arizona. So if you're looking to buy, sell, refinance property, please reach out to us. We'd love to be your team of choice. I think that's pretty much, that covers it. This is Friday. Right. Yeah.
You can also say something about liking and following and
yeah, I feel it. Well, let's kind of get that away. If you're watching us on Facebook, like the page. And I don't know that anybody's watching us right now. Yeah, we got a couple watchers.
Yeah, we got it.
Yeah, we got a couple watchers. Thank you for joining us. Appreciate that support. Hey, this is Feature Friday, Reflection Friday. A lot went on this week. Not necessarily all in real estate. A lot of things happening. And I was telling Stefan before the show here, I was watching some stuff of Don Rickles. So, man, I know he could be a little insensitive in today's politically correct world. Probably wouldn't go over too well. There's a lot of people who don't have a lot of tough skin. But man, he was his timing was perfect, I think, in our world, in the universe.
Any clips for us today, or no?
I was trying to get one, but there's so many, and some of them he was abrasive, some of them were pretty offensive, kind of thing. But let's get to today's tweet quote of the day. There's really not a quote here; it's more, well, kind of. It kind of is a quote. So let's get that. All right, it's not really a tweet quote of the day. It's Don Rickles and Johnny Carson. They were good friends. Had a lot of laughs on that show. And this, I think the tweet itself says enough. Hey, Don Rickles, Johnny Carson are in heaven cracking everybody up. And I think that's kind of appropriate. So not really a quote, but definitely a picture of time. His tie is a little short there.
Right, that's how my ties look.
That's the exact opposite of Donald Trump's ties, who are way too long.
Right. Made in Mexico.
Yeah, made in Mexico. Right. So
yeah, look at that picture.
Rest in peace, Mr. Don Rickles. You were a funny dude, no question about it. So that brings us to the Reflection Friday portion of the show. We like to reflect on the week that was. And for me, this week, it's a little, still seeing a lot of down payment assistance, the need for down payment assistance.
Right.
So still seeing that, of course, out there. And there was a past couple of weeks, it seems like there's not a lot of commitment from buyers. I don't know. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. It used to be you could, when somebody got excited about property, they got excited about property.
Right.
Now they see they're kind of excited, they want to buy, but there isn't that fire in the belly. I don't know if I'm off there or not, but it seems like it's just kind of kicking the tires. And if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, kind of thing.
Right. More of a passive, like remember that time I had the echo going on before the show and I was singing row, row, row your boat, just down the stream. That's how they feel. I'll tell you, on the buy side and the sell side, I find a great house for this couple and they love it, but it's their first week looking. Well, we don't want to buy on our first week. I said, well, then don't tell me to do my job the first week, because
Yeah.
I found exactly what you were looking for when you were looking for it,
Yeah.
And now if you want me to show you this house next week, it might not be here. And
Right.
sure enough, it went into contract, and then it fell out of contract, and so we picked it up afterwards, because the houses that you like, it doesn't matter the timing, right? It doesn't matter if it's just day 1 or day 40. If you like the house, then don't be afraid to make a move on it.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. That's the thing about the attitude in real estate right now. It just, if it happens, it happens, and it doesn't seem like they listen to a lot of advice. I tell people, hey, the rates are going to go up or the rates are going to go down, or, okay, okay, whatever. It just, I have there's a client too that has wanted to take it upon themselves to negotiate a contract, and they're kind of regretting that move. And it upset the realtor so bad that she, ended up leaving the client. Like, look, if you're going to go behind my back, then you got to trust me to do my job. And that was a little bit of a, I don't want to say eye opener for her, but some people, I guess the point being, and I'm stuttering here, I know I'm bumbling all over myself, but I think there's so much information out there on YouTube and other places, maybe even this show, that people think that they can do it on their own. And still
make it look easy.
Yeah, make it look easy kind of thing. And they think they can do it. And so they take it upon themselves, and then they get in and they wish they hadn't done it.
Well, the first thing is buyers should know is that when I work for you, I get compensated from the seller with the proceeds from the sale, meaning there's no cost to you. The price is already marked in. And if you don't get the house, then someone else will get the house, and the seller's compensating that agent or whatever. My best interest is your best interest, meaning that if you like the house, I get you in the house, and I protect your earnest first and foremost.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you hire somebody an expert? I talked to, we had Credit Repair, right? The gentleman on yesterday, Derek Vogel with Credit Absolute.
Great guy.
There are people who think they can do their own credit and fix it. And I've talked to several different people this week, and I'm like, look, your situation, it's going to be involved. You're going to feel like dirt when you talk to these people. You're better off hiring an expert.
Yeah.
I know you think you can do it on your own, all these DIY type things, or DIY or whatever it is, do it yourself. Yeah. They think they can do it. They get involved. They can't. It gets frustrating, and then you just give up. And real estate and buying real estate, even if it's just your primary, your first home, second home, third home, you need experts around you. You absolutely need experts around you.
Well, let's put it this way, and I'm going to try to summarize, because you're right. Lender, even Derek, I thought he was a great guest. Like I said on the pre-show, hopefully we get him back to talk a little bit more, because I learned quite a bit on that. But this is what I do for a living, and this is what you do for a living.
Yeah.
The buyer themselves probably have a job. What do they do for a living?
Right.
Let's say it's whatever. Let's just say X. The job is X.
Right.
What would you do if somebody said, "Oh, I can do this all by myself. I don't need you"? You would laugh a little bit, like, right? I have all this experience.
Yeah.
Good luck. You're going to make a lot of mistakes.
Yeah.
So put you as the buyer into the role of somebody says, I can, I appreciate what you do for a business, whether it be, accounting, right? I'll do my own accounting, or whether it be painting a house, or whatever, right? I'm going to do it myself. You're like, okay, well, you're going to make mistakes, because this is what I do for a living.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
yeah, totally.
So
I even kind of chuckle at some loan officers who want to be licensed in all these different states. Like it's a status thing. It's like, well, you can't be good and represent everybody everywhere. I know, like loan depots and Quicken Loans, and they have loan officers that lend across the country, Chase, Wells Fargo, whatever. But they're not good at every single state. They're just not. And to be in the community like you and I are, and be involved in our community, and actually know our community and know what it takes to get deals done, and our competition, more importantly, and that sort of thing, I think is invaluable to the consumer. It's something you can't really articulate to somebody. You can tell them, but until you experience it, it's a totally different deal. So that's my soapbox there. But hey, to each his own. You gotta kind of live and learn kind of thing. But just hire an expert. If you're going to buy in Phoenix, then hire in Phoenix, right? I wouldn't hire a realtor in Phoenix that's going to represent me in New York City. It's not going to happen. And the same thing with a lender. I wouldn't hire a lender here in Phoenix that's going to represent me in New York City. I'd want a lender there in New York City. That's just me. But
it makes sense.
All right.
Can I tell you let's go with what I kind of learned on this Reflection Friday before we start the other stuff.
Yeah.
But I want to go back to that credit repair because I thought it was very key to know that paying your bills on time, or even if you cleaned up your credit before the due date, it doesn't matter. You want to have it cleaned up before the cycle date. Remember that?
Yes, the statement dater. Yes, exactly. No, I learned that too. That was very good information. Paying attention to that cycle date is really good. I didn't even think about that. I just thought the due date kind of thing. So I even learned something new all the time. Right?
You even learned. Wow, Jayson learned something.
Hey, I can admit it. It's so kind of, but that's hard too, because when you're doing like 3 or 4 different credit cards and you're paying them, well, they each may have different cycle dates, although maybe they're on the 1st of every month, 15th, whatever. I will say this, huh?
I was just gonna say, just pay them all at the same time with whatever one's first, right? And you just don't use
whichever comes up first, right? I will say this too. One thing that is important to know too, when you're trying to establish credit, a lot of times credit cards may take 6 payments before they actually have the impact on your score that you desire. So just the fact that you're putting the credit card on your credit report and trying to establish that credit isn't always enough. You may need to have 6 months worth of payments before you have real impact on the score.
Yeah.
So just a little tidbit there. So some loan officers give advice like, hey, go get a secure credit card, go do this, go do that. And people think, okay, well, if I do that, then what? It's done. I'm done. Well, there's still time. Time is one of those things. He touched on it a little bit with payment history, right? Payment history being a big part of your credit makeup. Well, payment history, you need some time on a new card, established card, to get that payment history under your belt.
Right. I think for those that are watching this part and kind of picking up what we're throwing down, we really went into it in detail on yesterday's episode. So if you have some credit questions, in fact, Derek's all of his information is there on that show too. Reach out to him. He was number 1 for 3 years in a row.
Yes.
That says something.
Absolutely. It says a lot. So
credit educator and counselor. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, let's get to today's Feature Friday.
Perfect.
All right, let's do it. Here we are.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I love the music.
Yeah, nice.
Chilling.
Little background music going on here.
Let me probably get the details out. This is on a little over an acre. This is off of, it's in Buckeye, south of the 10, about 4 miles south of the 10. Off of Highway 85 there, and 225th. I should have probably pulled up the information. I don't think we're online yet.
Did you say a half acre property?
I think it's over an acre.
Over an acre. Okay. Yeah, it looks like a big lot here.
Let me grab it here. I'm just gonna pull up all the information, which I should have probably done on the pre-show. That would have been nice of me. So, right, just hanging out, talking about the bombs. Remember?
Yep.
Talking about Trump last night. So we got a little.
I know, a lot going on outside of real estate. A lot of stuff to talk about. So this property is in Buckeye. Do you know if it's on a city water well?
Yes, I do have all that information in front of me right now. So it's on a shared well. It has a septic. It's got county services. So it's got electric heat, refrigeration for the cooling. And like I said, a little over an acre. The property is built in 2004, 15 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, but it has an office space that can be converted into another bedroom.
Nice. And what's the price? Or
$220,000. Yep.
$220,000 for over an acre.
Yes, with a nice house. The house is like 13 years old. And what they did is something you can redo if you wanted, but they kind of converted the garage into like if we get to it, like pool tables and stuff. So they have like a
game room
carpet in
kind
there
of
and
thing.
stuff too. Yeah. So
Gotcha.
they've made their 16, 15 square feet more like a 19 or 2,000 square foot property.
Nice.
But you can see all the all the trucks out there. Look at the view from the window. Like that's what you see out your door or out your window. Just some mountains, sun, no houses around you.
Right.
The way this 225th is, it's only houses on one side of the street, and there's no houses on the other side of the street. And it's more farmland, and you can see more of what you see out that window there.
But very functional, nice kitchen, good layout. Looks like is it electric? It's electric. It looks like, right?
Yeah, it's all electric. Yeah, electric oven. It hasn't been like rehab like the property we showed last week, but it's nice and clean and it's ready to go.
Yeah, no, it looks nice. Looks like a very nice property.
Good for country living. They got some. I can't wait till we get out to the back there. They got some like horse stalls and stuff for those that are in need. But I'm looking at that island now, and you see the fireplace. So the way this is designed is the garage is right behind us at this point. So you're at this photo, you're looking westward.
Gotcha.
All the bedrooms.
So it's got east-west exposure, right?
Yes.
Yep. But nice and bright. I mean, look at this. This is nice and bright. I like the windows.
And it's a good use of the space. They even threw another cabinet there, which is good. But the art, the vaulted ceilings.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see what else.
I mean, for the price here to get that much, land. A lot of people look for land. I mean, that's kind of a lifestyle here in Arizona. That may be changing a little bit for urban living kind of thing, but suburban living, a lot of people love having land out here. There's so much of it, of course.
Right.
So it looks like it has horse privileges and stuff looking out the back here.
Yeah, it definitely does. They have they have two different fences there. If they have some photos on the outside there, I'm not sure because I haven't seen the photos yet. But they have a fence line close to the house for their dogs. So they have like a dog run inside, and then they have that's more of it's tighter, like not like chicken wire, but it's tighter so the dogs can't come through. Then you got a bigger fence for your horses.
Nice. Is this the master?
This is not the master. It's a good sized bedroom though.
Yeah, it looks big.
Oh, it is the master. I had a feeling it was. Dang it. Yes. I hadn't been there for a bit. You can see the huge master bath there, and then you got the walk-in closet to the left or to the right of the TV.
Yep. Looks nice, man. Looks nice. Dual sinks, nice and big.
This photo tells it all. I mean, other than this photo tells it all. Other than the washing of the mirror, but you have a separate tub and shower. I mean, you're able to see that in the photos. You got the double sinks.
Yep.
And you got those white cabinets that they had at the other place. But
a little Ura Marine Corps, huh?
Yeah. Son is the military.
Nice.
Yeah.
And it looks. Is that a step up into the closet there? Is that what that is?
Yeah, a little step up there, right around, like it's around.
Yeah. Cool.
It's interesting, right?
Yeah, I've never seen that.
But look at that view. Look at the view out your window.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it's not like most views, like 90% of the views that you get in this valley are of a block wall. Right? You got a block wall that's 6 foot high, and you might see the neighbor's roof line after that. But bedroom number 3.
Yeah. These windows look like they're oversized for
right.
You know, so it lets a lot of natural light in, which is nice.
There's, you can kind of see the second bath from this view.
Yep.
This gives you a good telling of the story. So the walkway is just to the left of this wall here. So when you're walking out, this bedroom is towards the front of the house.
Yeah. Nice. So this is the guest bath or whatever, right?
Yeah, the hall bath.
Yep, hall bath.
It's another good size. It's got the tub and shower together. There's the fourth bedroom. So when I said it was 3-bedroom, with a fourth bedroom plus, this would be the fourth bedroom.
Nice. This is the garage.
The garage that was converted into. So only half of it was converted. So the garage is actually on this side, like to the right wall. So they probably have like 9 more. They can kind of put a carport in. If they have some video or some photos of it, it'll make sense. But you could take that wall down and make it a 3-car garage or 2-car garage again. But they did pretty good with it. finally the outside, the covered patio.
Yep.
There's that block fence that's telling you that you see on every house in Arizona.
Yeah.
So we do have a view of one.
You do have a view of that, but you see the no climb fence there or whatever.
Right.
That kind of fences things in. Yet see through fire pit there.
Country living. Yep.
Yeah. So the house needs a little bit of work here and there, but it's priced. I mean, it's priced right. Right. 220,000.
Yes.
You know, price to sell.
Let's see what else is on there. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I'm missing.
So there's a turnout arena here. I mean, this looks pretty big, man. This looks, I don't know what the setback is on the house, but this looks like it could be, you know, close to 2 acres.
Well, it looks, because they have good use of the space. It's 46,600 or 460. So it's just the 1.2 acres or something.
Yeah, 1.25, right?
Yeah, something like that.
But nice place if you have horses, you can pull in. Got plenty of area to pull in your trailer and whatnot, and farriers and all that kind of stuff can get in. The barn itself looks to be nicely constructed. It's all steel.
Right, it's not falling over anytime soon. So,
right.
And it's got what most horse lovers love. So.
Yeah, right. Nice size arena for training or whatever. Turnout. Yeah, that's perfect arena. Yeah, nice and flat. Yeah, good views. Nice and flat, not rocky. A lot of areas in the valley have a lot of rock and stuff in their arenas. This looks like a real nice footing for, you know, horses or whatever.
Right.
Nice property, man.
Yeah, we're hoping it'll go quick. We always hope they go quick. The one that we did last week, we got an offer on it, a little low, so we're countering. We're gonna get an answer back today.
Yeah.
So this is right off of the property, just to kind of show you the mountains.
Now that's looking west, right? Or no?
I think,
or north?
I think that's looking. I think
south.
that's looking south.
Yeah, that looks like it's looking south. So PIR is out there.
Right.
NASCAR is at the base of those mountains right there. Yeah, no, beautiful property, man. Beautiful property. Price right.
Did you ever go to the PIR? Have you gone there?
I've gone. I've been out there. I went out there though for a motorcycle race. This was years ago. This is before they did the widening of, I don't know, what is it, Verado or whatever it is out there. Or
Estrella.
what's the main Estrella? Yeah. And it was just 2-lane, and it was a nightmare. It was a nightmare. And they had the one, you know, I think it was like a 1-lane bridge going over the wash.
Oh boy.
So it was a nightmare. It was a traffic nightmare. Dust, dirt. I haven't been out there since they've renovated it.
Yeah. Nice.
But I hear it's real nice. It's real nice and well put together. Traffic isn't so bad anymore, which is good.
Right. It is. I used to live out that way. I still live in Goodyear, but I used to live off Estrella.
Yeah. So, that's good. Nice area. Nice up and coming area for sure out there. Building like crazy out there. So, hey, that's pretty much going to do it for today's show. Reflection Friday. A little bit of a somber Friday. I feel like it's a little somber, right? With what happened yesterday, Don Rickles, and oh man, it's kind of like I need to go have a beer or something, I guess. I don't know.
Well, it's just you know, the information age where we get to hear all the stuff that's going on around the world. I mean, 20 years ago, we didn't have all this access to information, so we were a little naive about who's hurting who, you know?
Yeah. I mean, it was tragic what happened in Syria this week. Well, with that being said, hey, thanks for joining us today. We really appreciate you taking time out of your day to watch us and support us. We really do appreciate that. If you're a first-time watcher, and I probably should have said this at the beginning of the show, please like that page, our Facebook page. We would appreciate that support. We're moving up. We're getting closer. I think we've had 3 likes this week, so thank you all who have liked the page recently. Appreciate that support. We do this Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Arizona time is the live broadcast. You can always catch the replay over on YouTube. So be sure and check that out. And if you're over there, give us that thumbs up and subscribe to the page as well. So everyone have a good weekend. If you're looking to buy, sell, refinance property, hey, our numbers are below. If you're out house hunting this weekend, give us a call. We'll be available all weekend. We'd love to help and represent you. So until Monday, everyone, have a great weekend and enjoy the day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.